There is just one small problem. I'm going to figure out something out. Well, I'm going to figure something out for that. Just have to think. So, what I'm going to do? Okay, let me check my presets folder here. So I have the save preset samples. So I'm going to pass something to this preset. Well, oh, there's only this. Okay, it should work. I just have to change a few things up. And then it's going to work. Because saving a preset is not a big deal. It doesn't change anything in memory that the sound engine uses. So it's not changing the samples of the sound and stuff like that while it's playing, otherwise it's going to be a big mess. But it's not. So, well, don't worry, I know what I'm doing. Oh, I hate when I do that. Close by mistake the window. I need chocolate. It's been days since I have eat any chocolate or soda pop or stuff like that. I'm trying to avoid that. It's not good for the health. Okay, let me think here. What's the name of the game? How are we going to call this? All array of items. Screen label. I don't know if there is an easier way to do this. I'm pretty sure there is. But you know me, I'm crazy. So I don't know what should you call this. I'm going to put all running instances, because if you have a freeze track, this is not going to work on the freeze tracks, just for the users who don't understand things. So just to make that clear. Super pack? No, I'm not going to call it super pack. No way. That's just silly. What it's going to do is going to create a preset for each instance. So, because create a single file, it can be very messy. It's not impossible if you really think about it. Yes. I'm thinking. Super fart. That's a good one. Super fart. There is always a way. I'm just trying to think. Let me check the code something, because maybe it's possible to create a single file. You just have to hack a bit things up. And then all instances are going to point to that single file. Load is not a problem. The problem is creating. Loading is actually the easy part. So we create a file, because you have the layers here, and you have the pack code that gets incremented by each of the found sample player. So we could just go here and create another thing. So okay. Data files, all instances, size. Let me think. And we're going to create two codes because this code is so short and easy to just copy and paste it. I'm just going to... No, I'm not going to be that lazy. I always say that. So it's going to go through all instances and it's going to generate a single file for that. So I don't even need this piece of shit here anymore. And it's going to work because it has to. See, I'm optimistic. Some words I have are a lot of trouble saying, not just a little trouble, a lot of trouble. But anyway, I'm just mumbling now. See, sometimes things are easy and we overreact and think, oh my god! And chill out, dude. Everything's going to be great. So, how do you call this again? Oh, here. Bowling is all instances or mega pack! Super fart mega hyper giga. Oh, that's so silly. Forgot something. Get combo box component. Name on the list. All instances. So, one file to rule them all. Get current. What's the name again? Get oh, come on! Me brain! Oh crap, I wrote something. There are days that the brain just doesn't want to work. But I force it to work. I say, come on brain! Get back to work! You little fucker! Sorry, sorry about that. Get meeting ID. No, get local area. Okay, get name, get okay. Get selected with an index. Okay, that's the one. So it's equals 1. 0 is the first, and for instance only all running instance. Yeah, baby. Some people tell me that I'm like a cartoon. Well, you work the whole day in front of this piece of crap that people call computer, typing and typing. You must get crazy. I never heard of programmers that are sane. So, okay, we have my data files, all instances, get, I don't need to use get, I just use this xy, yes, baby, that's the one. Now, if is all instances, otherwise, this. I'm so evil. I make evil code. If only I could do everything people ask me. Sometimes people ask me things and I go like, oh crap, that I really don't know how to do. That sucks. So, what the code is again? I don't even remember the name of the class. Oh, come on, dude. Bring. Oh, it's all the processor. So many stuff here. Processor. Close. Okay. That should be easy. Then we're going to send you the file for you to test out. I'm going to test out here on my machine too. I'm going to use Sonar to test out, but it should work in theory. Let me concentrate here and look at the file and see if I'm not doing something very incredibly stupid that's going to crash my computer. I hope not. So if we ask it to run all instances, it's going to go through all the files because this is true. Otherwise, it's just going to go to the one that we are at. Because it's a number, so the computer, the operating system gives a number to this, and this number has to match. That's pretty clever if you ask me. Obvious. There wouldn't be any other way to work. That's why computers work. Oh man, sorry. Of course it works that way. Otherwise Windows would be a little piece of shit that doesn't do anything. Well, it's still a little piece of crap that doesn't do anything sometimes. Did you know that yesterday I lost almost the entire day fixing up a mistake I did on the computer? I was on the other computer that has two partitions, and I accidentally set up the second partition as active, and all hell broke loose. I couldn't get to the computer, and I couldn't find any information online. The information I found was missing one line of important information that would make everything else after that work, and was missing that, so I had to use another site. And I didn't have any Windows DVDs or CDs nearby, so I had to download the whole Windows 8 from Microsoft on their site to recover the computer. And in the end, I could just use any Windows DVD, because I have the Windows 7 DVD, I guess. And just use disk partition, then select the correct partition, select active, and that's it. But I lost the whole day doing that. That's me. That's why I sometimes go crazy. But okay, it seems to be correct, my idea here. So it's going to go through all the files because I'm sending the tech code. But there is just one thing. And I don't know how we're going to handle this, if you put information somewhere or whatever. The resulting file only works with the project that you save it. So it's not going to work like, let's say, oh boy, that's going to be complicated. Yeah, it's going to work only on the project you save it, and the preset information on the file is going to be about the instance you are saving the file. So it works on the project. Well, that's okay, because that's what I want on the end. That's why you have the project file anyway. So okay, let me compile this and stop checking like a crazy man. Let me see if it works. It's going to take a while to compile now. But there was a day I was doing some oh, what should I do? Oh, of course. I was working on a computer like 20 years ago, not 20. 20. 2020. Oh. Well, too old. You understand? I think you understand. So 20 years ago, I was working on a computer. I was working on a company. It was before I was starting to be a programmer full time. And I was building a machine, and I turned the machine on. I put before I turned it on, I put the hard drive. I put the memory, processor, everything. Turn the machine on, all the lights showed up, but the monitor is dark. Okay, strange. So I start checking things out. The monitor was good, was working. The CPU I changed, the memory changed, the hard disk I changed. You know what it was? the machine, it comes in 220 voltage, and the voltage on my desk was 110, so it would power up the LEDs and the hard disk would spin. It wouldn't blast or burn anything. If you do the opposite, it burns right away. So it was just that, and I lost the entire day. Yeah. That sucks. Anyway, let me find my Wusik station here. It's not showing here. I don't understand that. No, it doesn't blow up, because when you do the opposite, like the machine is 220 and the outlet is 110, it doesn't blow, because the outlet is lower than what the machine is expecting. So it doesn't blow, but the hard drive spins, the LEDs powers up, but nothing happens. It didn't break, I just put it on the right voltage and it started working right away. Yeah. So okay, let me try something here. Let me put two sounds here. I need to put another one. Another one! And also testing the VST3, so it seems to be working from the small test I'm doing. The sample player, another one, and this little guy here. And what I like to do to really test. It blows. It's going to go pop. And my pipes gonna kill me. That's the sound it does. Okay. Yes, it's working. So we have it. No, I don't have an idea, because it's been a long time since I have done anything that crazy. I'm not saying stupid, I'm saying crazy. So it's this VST preset pack. Now, current instance only, all run instance. So I'm going to try current instance first. Okay, so now we have this new file here. Fresh tree. Okay, it's working. Now let's try all instances. So I'm going to reload the project, so because I don't want to mess up with my system here. On the reload project, so we have this guy here and this guy here. So on the second guy I'm going to select save again. Mega pack! I'm going to select all running instances. This should take a bit longer, but not that long. Mega pack preset, save it. Now I'm going to save my project, save, and close, and open, and close, and open. Yes, all the three programs. That's the beauty of having one engine for everything. At least I think. Look, it says here, pack! It's loading from the mega pack. Let's see the other file. Also loaded from the pack. It works right away. Okay, well, almost. Why didn't it work for the second one? Okay, let me check. I should have saved in another file. Now I have to create it again. But it seems that one layer is missing. So let me check. Yes, it should do that. So let me check because I'm missing something. Probably something simple. I hope. Otherwise, it's one of those days again. Okay, so I have the pack code. The pack code gets added for each new instance it loads. Okay, let me check the file now. Okay, it did save correctly, but it didn't load correctly. So let me check why. One, two, three, four. Oh, of course, because we have multi-samples. Now there's something still missing here, but let me check. Okay, it's going to load from the data library. You have the preset on the data library, and it loads from there. You just place the preset there. Well, which files you use? Both files. I'm starting to think that I'm doing something wrong when it comes to creating files because it's leaving that file open, and I don't know why. I have to check that. This is correct. Well, let me create the file again. Maybe that fixes it.
You have to figure out the difference between yourself and your mind.
No, not the library. What happens is Wusik 8000 in Wusik station. You will have to just place inside the presets folder on the other machine, and that's going to do all the work.
When everything makes sense.
The other machine doesn't have to have the samples, original samples, just that big preset file it must have. Otherwise, it's not going to work.
Open your mind.
So let me try again. First instance, I'm going to load.
Open your
and this guy here,
and find yourself in another time.
and this guy here. It's a lot of sounds.
Open your mind.
Then I want to check save presets layer.
Open your mind and find yourself in another time. It's time to wake
I can do that because I will not know exactly what project folders and files you are working with. And since you must have the plugins correctly placed and all the data folders correctly placed, you just place the file, the mega super file on the right folder, and then it's going to work.
open your mind.
I'm just doing some check. Layer 2.
It's time to wake up.
So this project is going to load from two files, layer 1 and layer 2. So let's check. Layer 1, 2 layers, okay, correct. And layer 2. I'm clicking on the wrong place. So I have layer 1 and layer 2. Okay, let me check the size of the files. 23 and 36. So now, oops, what should I press here? Oh, dude, what should you do? Come on. Oh, here. So let me redo here. Now I'm going to create this larger file, all layers, all running instances. I'm going to save as another file just to test. Okay. So okay, so it is saving all the sound information there. And neighbors are fighting. Actually, it's the woman with a kid, something like that. Okay, it's loaded from here. Okay, let's see the other guy. 2 zones. Yeah, it works. I don't know why it didn't work the other time. It's, you know, we have to test this very carefully. So I'm going to try to do the same thing from the first instance instead of the second one. While layers test 2. All run instance. Okay. And save this test B. Now I'm going to check test B. Okay, loaded correctly. Okay. Let's see the files. It should have the same size with just some small changes because it has a difference. This one has the preset of the second layer and this one has the preset of the first layer. So this could get confusing to some people, so I guess I have to write this very well so people don't get confused. But it works! Now what I'm going to do, I have to check this output stream thing is not working correctly. Because there's no information when I create one, I need to delete it. Then what should I do with this? I try to look in the juice information, but there is no information. I'm deleting the file here. Okay. Checking the sample player, what's happening. File input stream, create input stream. From what I understand, it should do. File input stream. Oh, okay, this is an input stream. Okay, never mind. When I'm looking at the output stream. Strange. I guess. Well, let's see. Let's see if this go crazy or not. Okay. Now I'm doing my own tests. You know what? Let me check the other reader too. Because I have this also here. My inputs. Well, looks to be okay. I'm going to test also on save host 32 bits because it's not so forgiving. Oh, didn't have to close. Never mind. Now I'm going to save it and see if it behaves. Oh, there you go. Crap. So it looks like this guy here is making a mess. Yes, then what should we do here? So I'm going to see if there are the pieces of code that does that. Strange. Oh, it does create a new memory pointer which should be deleted after. So I'm going through all the files here and check out. Okay, so it should be deleted. Why it doesn't add this information correctly? Anyway, that's it now. Why it's crashing, it gets deleted, but it shouldn't crash. Just for the sake of it, it's fast. But it does already save on the data folder. It goes into the presets folder. That's not going to work to select it, because when you open a project, a lot of stuff happens, and some hosts will crash if the plugins start to ask things like where this, where is that, and just crashes. And I can ask later because it's very complicated. It really makes my life a bit complicated. So just place it on the Wusik station or Wusik 8000 data folder inside the preset folder, and you are good to go. I already did the flush here. I have a sample player open here. It's just weird. I'm doing something wrong with the memory and scrapping everything out. Because this is not how it's supposed to go. I'm just thinking a few things out to be sure and do things the right way. Well, thanks, dude. I just try. But one of the reasons, because I know Juice so much, and everything is rather organized in my own crazy way, I get to do things faster. Now I have to check. We don't understand. There's something missing. I'm having a problem with those two calls because they are not correct. So this is 3264. Oh, it's just 32 bits. I have to compile in a different way. 32. I can't seem to be able to find a track I want. It was from an older friend of mine. I think he's no longer on SoundCloud because the track just disappeared. Strange. But it could be because now we have to pay to use SoundCloud. Maybe that's why. I don't know if there is a free option. Well, anyway. Okay, let's see. Okay, it's working. You're loading. So good file. I don't remember what was that one. But those two are all working correctly. Let's see why the Sonar project files are not loading anymore. That's weird. You see the 32 bits version works and then 64 doesn't. Let's compile it correctly. This writer and reader are really giving me some problem because I can't understand what I'm doing wrong. So let me check the files again. Okay, check the one that is loaded in the FLAC file. I'm going to work this way, I'm working another way. Because there is no information here about who owns what. If the reader is going to own the object and it must be deleted and stuff like that. So if there is no information about that, it makes things very hard to understand. And then you just start go guessing things out, and that really pisses me off. Because it's clear that the file is being held hostage by the application because it's still open. So there's the output stream too. That could be the actual problem. So I'm starting to think the create reader and create writer you don't need to delete. But again, I'm assuming because nowhere it says the ownership ownership, whatever. Okay. It loads up correctly now. Okay, that's good. I get a bit serious because this upsets me. But that's okay, I already found the problem. Input stream. Okay. Okay. Let's check things out again. I'm going to use this scoped pointer option. I never use much, but it's much safer if you care to see more input streams here. Load preset samples also has this. Okay. I'm just cleaning things up before I commit to the final changes. Oh, this is a long list. Man, so many stuff. And on the end, the left little bugger. That should work now. Okay. Read from stream. So you start to find things that are wrong and start to have to fix it. Oh, come on. But that's life. Put stream equals. I think it's file put stream. It's complaining. Oh shit. Okay. Because by doing the way I'm doing here, using the scoped pointer, if this little bugger here decides, oh, I'm going to delete the object, this is not going to crash anymore. So that's why I'm doing this. Just for the sake of redundancy. I don't know if that's the right word. I don't care. Yeah, that's the life of a crazy programmer. Create output stream. stream. Ooh. Now I have also here the output stream. Pointer. Then I must get the letter right here. So this is much safer. Yes, that's the idea, because then it's going to pack all these files and it's not going to care where they were, as long as the final file gets saved in any preset folder, and on the other machines it's loaded from the preset folder. That's all good. That's the idea. And thank you for pushing me into doing this, because it's a very great idea, if you ask me. So okay, let me compile this again. Let's see if I did for the 64 bits version. Yes, I did. And then, oops, sorry, little guy. I'm going to check if my tuning files are correct and if everything is loading. This is a 64 bits version. And I have to check if my legacy files are loading. Sunsets. This is a WAV file. It's loading. Let's see. Digit zone. Export zones. Let's see if it's working. Let's save it to sound sets. Wusik sound. Okay, didn't crash. That's good. That's always good. Refresh. Initial sample player. Sound sets. AA. Okay, it loads correctly. Just one zone as I wanted. Oh, I don't have the tuning files here. I have to copy that. Let me transfer that. Oh, that's going to be terrible, because they are large files. Shit. Thanks, dude. Where are my files? I'm starting to get hungry again. I'm always hungry. My wife says, "You are always hungry. How come?" I'm a big boy. But that's true. I'm huge. Okay, let's copy some stuff here. Where's my screen? Oh, here we are. So let me copy just a few files. Well, if you really think about it, to think is to use the brain, and to use the brain is to use energy. So there you go. I'm always using energy. Where are my files? Here they are. Yeah. Need some tone files. So inside my browser, add tone folder, this computer. Ow. Station data, tone files. So here they are. Okay, that's correct. That's what I wanted. Okay, just one final check and I'll be happy. There's still one thing I want to test, but that's not really important. But okay, okay, let's save it correctly. Let me save it. Now I want to check if the preset is locked. Test preset, because my project is running. Yes, it should lock. Why it's doing that? I have to close the host for. It shouldn't be there. Work like that. That's what's nagging me. I can change it. Okay, let me check. There are two things I actually want to do. One is to fix this, and let me check here because I do close all the streams. I flush the file in the end. That's strange. Why it's not releasing the file? It's not a really big deal, but what it means is that it's leaving something in memory, and I'm not happy with that. But it shouldn't be doing that. That's just weird. Because what happens here? I create my memory stream and I just write it to it, then I flush. Oh, maybe I have to flush here after anything else. Well, I'll do flush in the end, so there's actually no need for so many flushes. I don't know what's doing that, but it's not. At least it's not crashing or going crazy or anything like that. I just don't understand why it's locking the file. For some reason it's locking the file. Let me check here. I have this guy here. It's strange that it doesn't say anything on the library itself, so there's no close option or release option for the file, so well, let me try and save a host. Or maybe Windows is doing that. I'm just guessing now. Oh yes, when you rename the preset, it's going to mess the whole thing up. So put back. Oops. 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 That's my mistake. You shouldn't rename a file then try to access it. So let me try to rename now. Okay, so reading is not a problem. The problem is writing. Let me try to write again a file here. Test2. Because there's this instance, there's no other save. So let's see. Okay. It could be some other thing that I'm overlooking because it's not locking the file here. Strange. Anyway, seems to be working. So, okay, let me think. I was thinking of another thing. Okay, let me back up this before I do some change that messes the whole thing up. Because I want to be able to see what's happening as I save the preset. So, let me think. Because there's no visual information or anything that what's going on. And it should at least show something. But let me think. Because if I recall, when you load a preset, let's say I'm going to load several layers, it gives a percentage indicator as per layer. I wish I had an option to duplicate layers. That would be nice. Maybe that's another one for the list. I forgot to do the list the last time, so I don't know how are the lists doing lately. Because this took a lot of time to do. The wave sequencer, load more sounds to it, so it takes time. But this computer has 8 gigabytes of memory, so it's not going to complain much. It's starting to get slow, very slow. Oh, I ran out of memory. Crap. Do again? I forgot the sounds here are very large. And I ran out of memory. There's a bug I have to address too. If you run out of memory, it doesn't crash but tells you something like you ran out of memory. Now go and get more RAM for your computer. Jesus. Okay. This is going to be a large file. It's going to take forever to save. So here now I want to close this window because it stays open, so it's confusing. And I want it to show me a percentage bar. Oh, it's not big. 140, 145. Could be bigger, I guess. Anyway, let's load up, see what happens. Where's the big test? Okay, you see the percentage does work. So, what I'm going to do? First, let me erase all this crap here, because it's just wasting space on my computer. There are two things I want to do. One, I want to test the legacy files because I changed how it loads. So I'm going to send the Artuvir a new age collection, which is not so large. Okay. Where is the thing here? Here. Okay, it's moving the files. So what I'm going to do now is this save preset thing really needs a bit of extra work here. It needs its own thread. So I'm going to create a new thread. Not hard, not at all. So we're going to check how I did the last time, a new thread. I think have to find out where I did it the last time, the thread. Oh, here we are. Oh, it's very easy to do. Save samples back thread. Save thread or processor. Save samples back thread. Because what's this going to do? It's going to run in a different thread, allowing me to see what's happening, like with a percentage bar, and it's going to release the editor, the interface, to redraw itself and remove that big save preset window. Not the presets. Oh, my butt hurts. Sitting so long. Let me stretch my legs a bit. Man, oh man. The dog is sitting here by my side all the time. She loves to be here. Okay, not now. No. Oh, which one's the presets? Okay, this one is preset. Presets and sound sets. Because I'm not going to put all the sounds I have for Wusik Station here on this machine, because I'm not doing much music these days, sadly. I need to buy myself a new keyboard. Okay, it's working. I was worried that I broke something with the scope pointer. I shouldn't, but you know. Who knows anything those days? So, where is this being used now? Processor, I think it's in presets. Something missing somewhere. Okay, here we go. Save. Save samples. No. I did this wrong. I have to create a thread first. Save samples back thread. Okay, this is going to do. There we go. That's nice. Load preset back. Save samples. Preset back. This. That's why I love Juice, and that's why I'm going to pay some money to these guys, because they deserve it. It's just a great framework. I just have to figure out where is the options now. Well, let me check where it gets the destructor. I don't really have to wait, because if you click save and close it, you are on your own, my friend. No, let's put something to wait. Not nice to just let it crash. Preset samples. Oh, where are my threads? Exit. Notify run. Stop thread here. Time 1 second. 3. Load preset. Set thread, the same thing. I don't know why I didn't add this before, but well, if you close the thing where it's loading your preset, you should really be spanking. Sorry, but it's true. Don't do that. It's not good. It's not nice. Wait for that to exit. Okay. Okay. So we have the start thread and the level and run. And here we have run 2. So I have to create another. I don't have to actually stop the process. This is a bit of work, but oh, scrap. But it's great. Where is my thing? It's not showing. I hate when it does that. Oh, of course. No, it's not that. I don't know. Sometimes I do this stupid one. Okay, that's the one I want. So let's put everything that goes inside this little guy here. All this crap here will go on the other guy. And I have to pass the information. Let me think now. Maybe I shouldn't do like this. Well, I'm going to. I just have to pass the information to the guy. This is going to take a while, but it's going to look great at least, in my opinion. So the last thing we go here. It's save samples thread run no start thread and priority. I always use 6 because I'm not going to mess up too much. Wait for thread to exit, like time out in 4 seconds and starts a thread. It's not an illustration version. Okay, so I have a problem here now. I need my file out. And I need several things here. I don't know why the dog starts to go a bit crazy sometimes. Just like me. Okay. Never mind. Dude, this stream has 3 hours! No wonder my butt hurts. Sorry. I will shut up now. So I can create a new scoped pointer because this is totally local. And you know what? In this case, I'm not going to use the scoped pointer. Or should I? Oh yes, I can release it. Sorry. File out. Release. Remove the query reference without deleting yet. Because I'm going to send it. And that's why juice is great. Juice is good for you. Not orange juice. Orange juice is bad for you. Why? Because it really makes a mess in your stomach. Really? Yeah. Orange juice is not good. People think, oh, but it's like from Mother Earth. It's natural. Well, there's a lot of things that are natural that if you eat, it's going to kill you right away. I'm not even going to say stuff like some sort of drugs are that like opium. That's not good and it's natural. So not everything that's natural is going to be good for you. Where am I? Where's my file? Oh, here. File out. You left, but you know that I'm right. Sorry. That's just silly. So I have to do this first here. Wait for thread to exit, because then it's going to finish up everything. And file out, close, file out, release. Then cancer cure. Well, I wish. There are some people saying things about the alkaline body, but I don't know. There's some pros and cons of that, so I really can't say. Maybe it works, maybe it doesn't. Okay. So now we have almost done. Then I have to figure out a way to show percentage in the screen. I have to check how the number of stuff that are going to be done and the number of stuff that already have been done. I'm just going to be for instances and whatnot. I don't know, something simple. Oh, I forgot this one has to be done before. So many things. Another one. Okay. I have to change these guys. That's 2 times. Come on, dude! Don't start going crazy on me. Don't you go crazy on me, dude! Well, I think that's it. Dr. William. No, my wife doesn't believe about the orange juice, but there's a lot of research pointing out that a lot of people's problem with, I think, gastritis. How to say that in English? It's caused by orange juice. But what do I know? I'm just a programmer. Don't listen to me. I'm crazy. So, okay. What do I have here? Let me check what happens when you load a preset. When you start loading a preset, there is a variable that I use to set up a small percentage window. Oh, it's this guy here. No, it's really, you can really mess up with the acid reflux and stuff like that. At least I was on a doctor's conference and they say that. But sadly, it's hard to remove something so strong in our culture, especially in America. Milk too. Milk is very hard to remove too, and it's very bad for the health. But what we're going to do? Not drink it. It's hard. I'm just looking at the percentage again. Oh, yes, that's one. I could just add the editor there. I'm going to add the editor here too. Editor. I'll just say editor. It's easier. Okay. Preset sample. Oh great, mosquito. Mosquito! Just die, mosquito, die. Where is my editor now? Here. Here I can assume that you have the editor because, heck, you're doing this on the editor, so there's no need to check for it. Some people could cry, oh my god, the editor could not be open. Well, if the editor is not open, how come you're saving something from the editor? So, fuck that. The editor is open. I say that. I don't care. Okay. So we have the editor here. Editor where percentage equals 0. 0, 0. I think it's a double. Oh, it's a double. Okay, it's a double. I'll have to check from where to where it goes. I think it's 0 to 1. Yes, it's 0 to 1. So, okay, now I need another one. Another one. Yeah, just a minute. Die, mosquito! Fucker. Stop drinking my blood. Oh, it's not, it was even on the way I sprayed. Oh, sorry. It got on the dog. Are you okay? Okay. The dog's not sniffing like crazy. So should be okay. Yeah, it got on the nose. Oh, crap. My bad. Sorry, bud. But this is not a strong one, so she should be okay. Okay. So we need a counter and the maximum value. I hope she's okay. Dude, what's wrong with you? I'm hungry. Okay. Mr. Miyagi. That was a fly, not a mosquito. Mr. Miyagi. You crack me up, little dude. So, okay. What I do now is that you go like this. For every little sample we process, we are going to go higher on the guy here. This. Oh, the day doing some crap on the computer just to make it crash. But why would you know it's going to work? Maybe. I don't know. Who cares? I care. Ah, okay, now you have to compute how many we're going to have. Oh shit, there's no this. Equals audio processor. That's going to be good. Do I have to do anything at the end? I don't remember. Hey, little dude. What's wrong with you? Oh, minus ones is to stop the percentage. So here can go like equals 1.0 and here on the end equals minus 1.0, then it stops. This is just a little hack I did to show percentages. It's not beautiful, but it works. You know, it works quite well, if you ask me. So now I have to redo this little guy here. So what I'm going to do, I have to do this 2 times. Yes, because the draw wave oscillator already saves on the preset and on the project, and the wave sequencer uses the sample player to store information. So yeah, that's going to work. So hope my logic is right here. I want to run this 2 times, so yes, I'm going to run this 2 times. So if for the first time I'm just going to count, and the second time I'm going to process. It's ugly, but that's how it's going to work. Equals 0, because I don't know if it has to go like 0.0 for double numbers, or I don't know, whatever. Okay, let's compare the 32 bits version. That's the one and let's hope it's not going to show me a lot of errors that I don't know what they are. Oh, come on! There's always something missing! Why? Where is it? Oh, because the editor is not, it's not being declared here, so I'm going to use void for now. And then I have to cast on the presets here. That's normal. That's just a normal day. All the editors have to be casted. That should do it. And editor go. Let's get active. Goes white. Otherwise, it's going to give me another error. That should do it. Come on, little dude. Work for me, computer. Compile. You slave machine. You can see that I'm starting to get tired. But I need to work. Come on, mosquito! Blood sucking. Okay. Yeah, it's compiling without errors. So it's going to check all the sample players. So there's not much point in creating several layers because it's not going to help me out. So I have to create several layers. Really see it working. The problem is that the computer is going to cache this information, so let me load other files. Make the computer not cache all the information. I'm going to save a preset test regular. Well, there's no need to use a regular, but let's see how fast it loads up. It's pretty fast. Now let's save this sample pack. Yeah, it's working. At least now we'll have some visual feedback. Oh, finally. And then when the box disappears, the preset saved it. Nice! See, you work and you work and you get the results for that. That was really pissing me off, just having that. It looks like I did everything correctly. Okay, we are done with this. So, I'm going to compile again and re-upload the files. Sometimes now I have other chores to do in the house. I have to check. I don't think tomorrow I'll be able to do any streams because I will be at my mom's house. I have to check with my wife about that. So, but I'm going to write about that on the little blog that Twitch has. So let's load again and do a test 2. Well, there's only one instance, so let's see if it's not going to crash with just one. Seems to be working. At least there is some visual feedback. If just one sound, it's going to be so fast that it's going to be go like from 0 to 100 and then that's it. So this is a very small sound. Very fast. Now larger sound. This was larger. Okay, I don't mind. That doesn't show the 100. I could just go and let me see here. Running process. No, it still saves something. Check here. So it at least shows for 1 second. It's just nitpicking. So if a lot of stuff, it's not going to show that extra second, but it's just in something very small, just so it doesn't look silly. From the 0 and then nothing. Strange that equals 1 shown 64. Shouldn't be the case. But this sleep's not doing anything. Well, I'm just being a bit I don't know the word. I'm doing the right thing here. It should be it. Wusik. It's not sleeping here. Hmm. Strange. It's true. Well, that's correct. Hmm. That's just strange. Um, Let's one sample player, percentage counter. Hmm. 0. Never used the thread sleep to be honest, so I don't know how to use it. So maybe I'm just doing it wrongly. Otherwise, I'm not going to bother with that. It should very fast. Put like 4 seconds and see if it stays there like for 4 seconds. Oh, dude. Okay, let's see. It's really not halting the way I wanted. So how does this work? It's to pause. Milliseconds. Well, that's right. 4,000 for milliseconds is 4 seconds. Just for the sake of it, let me remove this and compile again. It's really doing nothing. How come it's doing nothing? That's just crazy talk. I'm in the right place. Digital red ring, no try. That words actually. Sleep. Wait. I'm just going to use wait. Oh, that looks like much fun. I know, just some silly things to do, but because if it happens too fast, people may start thinking, oh, it did nothing. You have to think of everything. Yeah, see, and my thread not working. What's not working? I don't understand that. Why they create something that doesn't do anything? Well, whatever. We never know why it doesn't work. See, either I'm not doing it the right way, or there's a problem with it. But just for the sake of it, I'm going to do this. Dude, just to see if it shows there. I'm going to wait for 6 seconds. No, 4. 6 She's having nightmares. Oh, poor doggy. I don't know. I'm probably doing something stupid. Okay, I'm doing something stupid. When percentage equals 1, it's not showing anymore. But it should be. Let's check what was the last time I did that. Well, strange. I don't understand. Let's see what happens. There must be something somewhere that that is hiding. I'm going to do a search and see. Well, it does get stuck there, so it is working the sleep option. The problem is not on Juice, it's on my side. So let me check why it's doing like that. Load preset. No, okay. 0, 1, 1, 0, 1. -1, and it's a double, so there is no overflow on the variable. That's just strange. So we're going to try this. Let's remove there, put here. Maybe I'm just getting tired and I'm overlooking simple things, and that's why we all have to work like 4 hours tops on the computer, and then relax a bit and work on something else, then go back to work 4 hours. There you go, it's working. Strange. Well, anyway, let's put this back here. Okay, that should do things out. Not going to bother too much about it. Yeah, people are screaming here again. But at least they are not fighting, they are just playing around. So I don't care. What was the test I created before? Well, what? Ah, I didn't read the error message. I should have read. I probably did something very wrong. Is this file corrupted somehow? Strange. Let me check. Okay, I did something wrong with this guy. I wrote the right name. How did I do that? Strange. Guess we'll have to take a look on the file. Let me create just 3. Then I'm not going to mess up with this anymore. Okay, that's good. Just going to take a quick look on the file just to check what I did wrong here. But this looks like the preset pack that somehow put the wrong name. Test regular. Yeah, it's a pack file. Strange. Why it loaded as a regular preset? I'll have to check that later. So, okay. It's time for me to take a rest. I don't know if I'm going to be able to stream again later, because I have a lot of other stuff to do around the house, and I'm very tired already. But we're probably going to see again on Friday. On Friday, tomorrow is Monday. Oh no, tomorrow I'm going to be here. Tomorrow for sure I'm going to be here. It's just Wednesday and Thursday that I may not going to be here, most likely. I'm going to put another number here. So tomorrow I'm going to stream, I'm going to be working, and tomorrow I'm going to work more hours, probably. I may work again today later on, so it's hard to tell because there's no reason, just because. I'm going to compile this as beta 34. I'm not going to bother for the Mac files unless someone is testing on the Mac, but from the looks of the forum, the Mac guys are out. Yes, I'm going to send you. I'm going to send to your email. And can you download from the site? Do you have the download URL that you got from when you got the program? Because you can download there too. Then I don't have to email you the file. Because I'm going to be uploading like 5 minutes from now. I'm just going to compile everything. Then I'm going to zip, and then I'm going to upload to the site. Then you can download from there. Okay, if you know how to download from there, it saves me the process of uploading larger file. Because the Hotmail is a bit slow to send files. But it was complaining. I saw it was complaining. Well, let me finish. Let it finish, then I'm going to check it out. What was it? There was some warning message there that I need to take a look. Oh, don't use the synthesizer. It's on the synthesizer. Is there a way to remove this without having to hack the files? I can remove this already. Hmm. Uh, the neighbors are screaming so loud. I don't know why. They say such stupid things. I'm not the smartest tool in the shed, but I'm not dumb like them. They're pretty dumb. Actually, they're just dumb. They're not pretty at all. Sorry for that. Okay, let me compile a 32 bits file. This is the boring part, compilation process. I was going to check something. Where was that now? Oh yeah, they get output channels. What do I call using that? Okay, get output. No, not entire solution. Stop it. Well, I'm not using that anymore, so it's complaining. This is complain a lot. Strange. Let's check entire solution. Open documents. I did that already. Okay, let's open the whole shebang. lot of shit. Die, little shit mosquito. You're probably wondering why I don't just crush it with my hands. Well, they usually fly away, run away. That's so silly. Run away when I do that. So there you go. Maybe the VST hosting. I'm doing that. Oh, okay, I know what I'm using that. Well, it's not here. How come it's not here? Come on, little dude. Is the get number output channels. Oh, here it is. I was looking for the wrong thing. Idioto. Oh, it's on the VST facts. Okay. Oh shit, I have to fix that piece of crap. Another thing to fix. Okay, I'm going to fix this tomorrow. Now I have to check the input channels too. Input channels. Oh, tomorrow I'm going to be streaming. The same time I started today. And just on Wednesday I'm going to be at my mom's house. Because it's been a while since I visited them. Okay, everything is on the VST effect, so I have to fix this tomorrow. Not a big deal, it's not hard to fix, it's just that. Man, they're so loud today. Okay, let me close all this crap thing out. Okay, nice to see you here again. Then I'm going to just fix this VST effect. I have to remember to fix this tomorrow because this is important. Because I just changed how to check for the number of inputs and outputs on a VST plugin loaded from the Juice plugin holes thingy. This takes longer to compile, but it's still faster than a Mac. We check if this computer doesn't have anything hot in memory. Just to be sure. Come on, computer, show me the task manager. Come on. Yeah. Trying to fix. There's some window open, but I have those little screens on the window, so it should be anything open on the house for all these mosquitoes to be coming in. This looks to be okay. Oh, let me stretch again. Oh, this water is no longer safe. Oh yeah. Today was a long day. So it looks like, well, I have to really write. I'm going to rewrite the description of the Wusik pact, really give details on how it works so people don't get confused, because it can be a bit problematic, but it can also be useful. I remember when I first started to write in Basic. Oh Lord, my dad got me this little magazine that has an, some. No, it was not a magazine. It was a book, a little book that has a story on it, and for every end of chapter, you have it had some sort of code that you have to write, and the code after you run it gives you the information on what page you have to go. And the first program was an encryption program. And it was very fun to read the book. Then you code the encryption program. Those, were the gold days of the computers. Kids today don't know anything about BASIC. I myself don't even remember how to write in BASIC. It's been so long. I got so used to write with object-oriented stuff that, and I really got myself experienced with C++. I tried to use C# one time, but I didn't like it, to be honest. It's not a bad language. It's just that for the stuff I do, C# is not going to be good because it's doesn't compile. It's like Java. I don't know how to say that. But right now, when I miss my MIDI keyboard, I really need to buy a new one. I had the Roland digital piano, the big one with 64 keys piano action, very good one. But I had sold it to fix the car. The car was more important. Because my wife was using a motorcycle, and here in Brazil people drive like crazy, and I was not very comfortable with the idea of her riding a motorcycle in this crazy traffic. So I sold my keyboard to fix the car, and now I take her everywhere. But I miss my keyboard. But I was not doing any music anyway, so now I got better, then I can start making music again. So I don't know. Just a minute, someone's at the door. Trick or treat, Halloween kids asking for stuff. Man, here in Brazil we don't celebrate it, but kids were like, "Oh, I'm going to try. Maybe someone has something." I had like two candy. It's how do you call that? Two candy gums. It's so pathetic. But I told them, well, I don't have anything. Okay, so now I'm going to compress those files and upload, and then I'm going to let you know that the files are there. Then I'm going to eat something. Okay, let's see. PlayStation 4000. 32 bits. No, that's not this one. No, come on. Let's read the LL, VST3, whatever. Okay. Here's a closed condominium. I don't know how to call that. Condo. But the dog's acting up. No, don't do that. 4034, I think it was. I don't remember anymore. Not a big deal. Wusik 8034 should be 34. I had like just two cannons like this big, and that's all I had. I just hope no one else comes. Station. And I'm going to save now the extra data files. I guess I'm just going to just create a single file for I'm just going to call this so I don't have to all the time back the bloody thing. So now it's time for me to upload the shit of these things. Oh, let me upload it back up first. This is very short, it's 400k. Better be safe than sorry. That's true. Maybe as I upload, it's going to lag like crazy. That's why I usually remove the screen. Okay, let's see. Wusik station. Okay, it's uploading now. I don't know if the video is going to lag because it's uploading stuff, but I can confirm that the VST effect is not working because of the juice changes. But it's not hard to update. I'm going to update tomorrow. It's going to be working again. That's why we do the beta testing to really get rid of all the problems before committing to a final version. That happens. I'm uploading Wusik 4000. Wusik 8000 is already there. So the VST effects are not working. They don't load. They give an error because they changed how you get the number of inputs and output channels. It's another call that has to be done now. I'm going to change it tomorrow. It's not hard, but it should take half an hour just for that. Maybe I'm going to fix it tonight if I have some extra time. Um, Otherwise, I'm going to just do it tomorrow. Okay, so all the files are there. Wusik 4000. Just the Mac files I haven't done because that takes too long to handle them. So I'm going to first fix the other stuff first. And then I have to. This is the extra VST, so well, don't even bother now, so because they're not working. And I'm going to just write on the forum about that. So that's pretty much the work today. Is there a piece of the? Whoa! I lost VNC. What's going on, dude? Okay, computer is still there. Strange. I'm just looking remote VNC. Ah, okay. That's I was finding that a bit strange, but this is all stretched out. So that's it for today, guys. I'm just going to write the information in the forum for those who are not following up live. Oh crap. Oops. I think that's the right correction. I have to promote my channel. We need more people here to help me out and see. So that's it for today, guys. Oh, I'm probably not going to come back here today, I think. Yeah, because I have other stuff to do. I have to walk the dog too. You know, a bit today. Because I work it all the morning. I was working in the morning, trying to make the Mac file computer to work and stuff like that. So we see you again tomorrow. Thanks for everything again. Costas, thanks for helping me out. Don't remember if it's Costas or Costas. But thanks again, man. So we see you again tomorrow. Thanks.